Welcome back to another one of Vexwolf's Life is Strange series. Now, this theory is really not one theory. It's a few theories. They just kind of stick out during a playthrough and make you think, what? What was that? So I figured I'd elaborate on them a little bit and clump them all together in one video since I don't really have enough material on them to make one big video about them. So here we go. You may not like these theories, you may have thought of them yourself, maybe they're stupid, but you know what? It's a theory. Enjoy it. This game has been so much fun to just theorize about and say, hey, what if? So enjoy these theories. Let's get started. So in the alternate timeline, we can go into Chloe's room and we can find there a letter from Chloe's uncle, William's brother. His brother's name is Aaron. It does not specify the last name. He does not sign his last name. He only signs it as Aaron. Aaron Price might be Aaron Prescott, as we see Harry Aaron Prescott owning the barn and having a bunch of things to do with the dark room.
Harry Aaron Prescott.
Does William have any ties to the Prescotts? Are they related in any way? This may all be a coincidence, of course, and many people have the name Aaron. But someone wrote this story. Someone specifically put this name in the story twice. And we know how this game is. Coincidences? Not very likely.
I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
How did it seem to affect Nathan so much that William dies or lives? We see in the alternate timeline that Nathan kind of acts a little different, and he seems like a different kind of person than he is in the regular timeline. And the only thing we changed was William. William was alive. So how would that have affected Nathan as much as it seems to? Something to think about. Also, William kind of looks like Sean Prescott in that picture. Look at that round face and blonde hair. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, yeah. Are we on the same page yet? They could be brothers. Max has never once touched someone while rewinding. What would happen if she, say, held Chloe's hand while she rewound? She can take things with her when she rewinds, like Frank's keys and her photos. What would happen if she grabbed Chloe's hand and rewound time? Maybe Max will end up cheating the whole Chloe has to die thing by taking Chloe with her when she rewinds. I don't know. It's kind of far-fetched, but something to consider. Maybe she'll create a whole new dimension for her and Chloe to live in together, and that might explain all the holes to another universe that are around the campus and everywhere. Jefferson was probably hoping to get Max as the next victim to the dark room. He really pushes her to enter a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture. I've got all the photos, except one from Max. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I do wish you would have entered.
And I believe that he's going to use the Everyday Heroes contest to bring Victoria to the dark room. That's part of the reason I think that he didn't take Victoria with him the night she offered herself to him. He was still holding out for Max, hoping against hope that she would enter a photo last minute. She didn't, and he was rather upset about it. I mean, he mentions it all the time. But then again, maybe the reason he didn't take Victoria then is because he wasn't in control of the situation. He wasn't the dominant one. It wasn't his plan. It wasn't his decision. He's very cool and calculated and organized. He wouldn't want to just take her on a whim and make her think that she had control of the situation. No, he wants to be in control.
I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
I'm one of the people who really doesn't like this theory that Chloe is destined to die, that she has to die. But if that ends up being the end of the game, then why did Max get the rewind powers in the first place? Why does she even have them if she wasn't supposed to use them? What would be the point? Well, did you hear what Nathan said just before he shot Chloe?
Would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Maybe that struck home with Chloe. She really felt like no one would miss her if she died. And her final death wish was that someone would miss her. And the closest person to her personally and in the vicinity that had the chance of missing her was Max. And Max was given these rewind powers by some sort of weird supernatural cause so that she could spend one last wonderful week with her best friend. And then Max would actually miss her when she died, instead of just seeing her in the obituary and being like, damn, I should have contacted her. She actually had time to bond with Chloe, and this connection causes her to really miss Chloe if this happens. Kind of depressing, but, well, theory's a theory, right? If you really enjoyed these conspiracy theories and you want to see more of them, you can go ahead and leave some in the comments and I can elaborate on them a little more. This was fun to do and they're just so small that I couldn't do a full video on them. If you like them and you want to see more videos, toss me a like or a comment. They really inspire me to keep making them. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Maybe not.